Good noon, everybody. It's time to begin our class. According to the schedule, Roshan sir has to deal today's class. There is some electricity problem in his locality. Therefore, he is not able to join with you today. Instead of him, I'm here to deal with you. So everybody could easily guess that if I am here, then which subject I'm going to deal about. You most probably know it. So I'd like to everybody to join this class with full concentration, and your concentration would help you to understand the things that are applicable in your practical life as well as in the examination. So I'm going to discuss today about second unit or the second chapter. And for the time, I'd like to go back to our previous class. In Unit 1, we discussed about a travelogue. And we know that what travelogue is. And few of the students even submitted their assignment and they have described beautifully about their travelogue. And that was very, very wonderful. And I got chance to learn much more things from your writing. So this time we are going to talk about an expedition. So let's begin. Okay, let's begin. Before going to expedition, I would like to know what is the meaning of expedition. So let's begin with Miss Prisma Ranavat. Prisma Ranavat, could you unmute yourself? Prisma Ranavat. Maybe network poor. So let's go to Iksha Basgai. Iksha Basgai.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell me the meaning of expedition?
Sir, no idea.
No idea. How many of you have heard the word for the first time? Please raise your hand. I would like to see. First time. Oh, Nirvik, Utsav. Oh, many students. Good, good. I find this. This is the new term for you, right? Expedition. How many of you have heard about journey? Journey. Wow, great. How many of you have heard about educational tour? Excursion. Wow, great. How many of you have heard about travelogue? Wonderful. And this expedition is a short journey, okay, that is made with the certain purpose. And particularly expedition could be included under the term educational excursion, right? This is also journey. This is also trip, right? So unit 1 and unit 2 are similar, right? Unit 1 is simply talking about the travelogue, simply expressing the personal feelings, personal experiences, right? Whereas unit 2 is discussing about the same thing but in the different format. First one was in the format of essay or in the form of diary. But the second one is in the form of dialogue, conversation, or the discourse, right? Which we call the play, drama, that type. And this is unit 1. Unit 1 talks about journey. Unit 2 also talks about journey. Unit 1 took you to, could you tell me where did we go through unit 1? Kelvin Sapkota, what was the place that the writer visited?
Sir, in the unit 1, the writer visited Golegaon, which is located in Namjung district.
Wow, exactly. That was Golegaon. Actually, very beautiful place. And today we are going to talk about, in this expedition. Do you know where are we going today? Could you tell me, Miss Banjade, Pradbida Banjade, Pramita?
Yes, sir.
Where are we going today? Do you know?
No, sir.
No idea. Okay, I'm taking you somewhere else, right? I'm not calling you, I'm not inviting you to visit Dang. I'm taking you somewhere else, in Kathmandu Valley. Okay? The place is very, very beautiful, and you have visited that place, I hope. Most of you have visited. How many of you have visited Zoo? Raise your hand. Wow, great. How many of you have gone to Nagarkot? Raise your hand. Wow, great. How many of you have gone to Godavari? Wow, great, great. And I've given you a few names, right? Among them, one place we'll visit today. Let's visit that place. The remaining things I'll begin from my screen. So, my dear children, this is what we have to do. Actually, this is about a dialogue, and I'm going to share my screen. And how could we prepare a dialogue, that we must know, and what are the tips to write a dialogue. And one question from this chapter would be asked in your exam. This comes under guided writing as well as scene text. If it is asked in scene text, it comes for 10 marks, right? In guided writing, you are given the certain hints and the remaining parts, right? The gaps that you have to fill up. Okay? So now I'm going to talk about the same thing, how to make our expedition in a dialogue form, right? And I'm not going to talk the dialogue completely. I'm just going to tell you or discuss with you only the way or the methods that we use while writing the dialogues. Okay, so let me begin. What is expedition? Just see there, the meaning is given there, right? It's a journey, it's an excursion, right? It's a travel, right? It's a trip, it's an outing. Whatever we say, there are many meanings, but expedition is made with a specific purpose. We have the purpose to visit the certain place. Okay, so after knowing the term, this is the map of our nation, right? Just our nation and Lalitpur here, look, see the things. These are the adjoined districts, right? And unfortunately, Lalitpur has not been indicated here. That's for us, right? That's for us. This is. So, my dear children, we could see here, this is a visit to Godavari. The title of this expedition is a visit to Godavari. And how should we make a dialogue? Let's go to dialogue, right? And let's talk about it very briefly, okay? What points we should be careful about while writing a dialogue? First of all, we have to think about the theme. Theme means the main lesson or main point why we are writing this dialogue. Means the main idea should be included in your dialogue. And the plot means nothing, simply it's a story. What is story you are going to discuss about? And taking the small issue or particular issue, you have to make a discussion, you make conversation between two friends or among the many friends, right? And those who speak at the moment of discussing, that is called character. See the thing, the person who speaks. And the dialogue is the speech, the sentence, the utterance, right? Sound that we produce to make the listener understand or receive your message, right? This is a simple discourse. So dialogue is also called discourse. It's a simple procedure to give the message and to receive the message. Both. It is two-way traffic, right? Both characters speak. Either there may be two or three or four, whatever the number is, right? At least two person must be there to make a dialogue. If only one person speaks, then that's not a dialogue, that's monologue, right? Single person speaks. See the thing? And if single person talks to oneself, that is monologue. And if two or more than two people speak each other, that is called dialogue. See the part. And how should we begin our dialogues? These are the necessary phrases or the words. Just we may use, hello, good afternoon, or namaste, hey, hi. These words or the phrases could be used while beginning our dialogue, right? We just make the, start of the conversation. How should we start our conversation? This is the, slide useful to learn about using the words and word phrases for the commencement of our dialogue. And how should we develop the body? Means the description, right? So in the body, we have to make short speech, short sentences. We should not make the long sentences. In our dialogue, if a person speaks a long sentence, the listener may not be able to focus on long sentence at once and may miss the meaning and the message, and the miscommunication might take place. Misunderstanding might take place. So we have to make it short. And in dialogue, we have to use abbreviations, means a short form of the words. Just how do we use? We don't use do not. See the thing? Don't, hasn't, won't, shan't, likewise. And in your speech, in your dialogue, there must be flow, natural flow of conversation. And sometimes while speaking, we may be stopped, right? At that time, what do? We use certain, sounds. What's that? That's the end. Likewise, we use that. And the connectives also we use there. And then the pause means we stop in order to make the people understand whether that's, full stop or question mark or comma, right? While speaking, we don't tell this is question mark, this is full stop, right? So we must pause there. Pause means the use of punctuational marks. And we shouldn't forget connecting the issues. And we should not divert our dialogue from our main stream of conversation. We have to take it through that. And we, while discussing, we have to make queries, we have to ask questions, and we may get answers from our friend, and friends ask questions, and we have to give them answers. And that type of question answers will be straightforward. Mostly in dialogue, we use the direct speech. See the thing? Because we speak to the person directly. There's no one to report, right? One-to-one, face-to-face. Dialogue means face-to-face talk, one-to-one talk. right? We can make a conversation here too. This is how the body is developed. And how do we end our dialogue then? Simply we say, see you later, goodbye, bye-bye, likewise, right? The people make, right? See you later, see you tomorrow. Sometimes, suppose we are discussing or we are making dialogue at night. And how do we end our dialogue? Good night, we say. Bye-bye, we say. Have a sweet dream, we say. Likewise, we can, nice to meet you. Likewise, these things. How we are making, how we do the dialogues, right? So let's see. And then, my dear children, if you see this, these are the words, new words. I thought in the dialogue. Exotic, orchid, loss, these are the words, the meanings are also given there. I'm not sure that only these words are new words to you, or you may have more than these words. That's up to you. If you find while going through the text, you may go to the dictionary and you may find the meanings. But I simply thought these words might be new words for you, right? So this is the next slide related to the new words. You may see here too. You may find these words also there, and these words are used there, right? So now, my dear children, after having this, right, there is one, maple. See the thing, this maple, a tall tree with leaves that have 5 points. This tree is found in Godavari. See, and then now let's go to the part, okay? After this, what were the things discussed in this expedition or in this dialogue? These are the points, What did the girl discussed? And there was a team, visiting team. One visiting team, and there are 2 characters, Binod and Srijana, right? Srijana is the leader of visiting team, and she is asked the question by Binod, and she explains everything about the place, right? She explains everything about the place. What did she? For the students who did not get chance to visit Godavari. So Godavari is very beautiful place they talk about, and it has very appealing picnic spot, and most of the people visit there, every day. And then the large number of people visit for its beautiful, see the things, very exciting hills, very attractive hills. Exotic means here attractive hills. See the thing, right? So how Godavari is beautiful. These things, these assets really make Godavari beautiful, okay? So we could see their local plants, varieties of local plants, rhododendrons, walnuts, chestnuts, orchids, and most interesting thing is 529 species of butterflies we could see there if we visit Godavari. See the things, right? And this is the golden chance to view and golden chance to see those different types of butterflies flying here and there. And which season is the appropriate season? See the thing. So far, visiting Godavari is not bad for any season. We can visit at any time or any season. But it depends on the purpose of visit. Why are we visiting there? And what is the purpose behind visiting Godavari? Just view the natural scene or natural beauty, or to gain some knowledge after visiting that particular knowledge regarding to vegetations, regarding to different species of butterflies, you know. And if we really would like to get the information about butterflies, better to go to April, right? At that time we could find various types of butterflies there. And if we have to go to for any vegetation or any plants, you know, their life and their growth, their features and their qualities, for that knowledge, for that information, then it's better to visit in that season too, right? So mostly it is appropriate period: spring season or summer season, autumn season, winter seasons, these seasons, right? Basically in Godavari we may find most of the time rainfall, right? And the wet land, right? So there we may find difficulties during the rainy season. So these seasons might be better seasons for our visit. Then how can we reach there? And yes, I have written that this is for people out of Kathmandu Valley. So I have written there TIA. TIA means Tribhuvan International Airport. See the things. If people reach to Tribhuvan International Airport, they could take public vehicle or minibus, microbus, private car, taxi, and these things. And if simply people go by bus, right? Go by bus, public bus or private cars, private motorbike, you know, they could go directly, right? They could go, they don't need to go to airport, right? Those who do not take airways, right? That is how we can reach to Godavari. So my dear children, this is the beautiful scene we can visualize. And I have picked a few pictures here, right? And this beautiful picture, and that is one river, you know, stream, rivulet, let's say, right? That brook is known as Godavari, right? That is the beautiful and very serene water we find there, and very clean water, pure water. And what a beautiful scene we see there. This is the picture of Godavari. I have not included all the pictures, right? This is located in, you know, Lalitpur district. So after all, in this dialogue, very short dialogue, we are given very short dialogue, and the people have spoken not more than 2 or 3 times, right? And within this, we have collected this much information. So this is how, my dear children, this expedition is completed. And the tree, look at this, right? Look at this tree. If you are just visualizing this tree is the tree of maple tree, right? And this tree is found there. So I have just indeed my slides using the tree, maple tree, right? This is how the visit is completed. The expedition is completed. And Srijana describes all these things in her expeditions. And she explains all these things to her friends. Okay, now my dear children, let's go for discussion then, okay? And now I would like to join. So similarly, we have to make a conversation here. We have to make a dialogue here, right? So everybody, let me see the people here. Somebody has written here, Solina Kaple, voice is not clear. My dear children, you may have problem in your network, therefore the voice is not clear. What about others? Is my voice clear to all of you? Yes. If so, then Solina, your network might be poor, therefore you are not getting the proper voice there. So let's begin today. So Mr. Saugat Kharel, Saugat Kharel and Asmin Thapa. Saugat Kharel and Asmin Thapa.
Yes, sir.
Both of you, have you visited Godavari?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Very good. Have you visited Swayambhu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Both of you. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now let's have a short discussion discussion between Saugat Kharel and Asmin Thapa. Asmin A, he begins first. Saugat S, he responds. Okay. So his response and his beginning. Let's see. Visit to Swayambhu. Asmin.
Hello, Sagat.
begin.
Hello, Sagat.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm
I'm fine. And you?
Saugat, please speak loudly.
Do you
Okay,
know
sir.
how to go? Do you know how to go Swayambhunath?
Yes, we can go from different public vehicles or private vehicles or by walking also.
Oh, and there is what things to learn in Swayambhunath?
We can learn about our tradition, culture, tradition costumes, and different kinds, as well as we can see different structure monastery in Swayambhunath.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. My dear children, one more thing I'd like to add here. Asmin and Saugat used one point here. You know, that is the grammar function that we have to study in this same unit. That is giving direction and taking direction, right? While going somewhere else, we have to give them directions. How to reach there? Just I used there, you know, from Tribhuvan International Airport, right? That was the direction I gave and how to use that, right? Similarly, I'd like to know the conversation between Smriti Dahal. Smriti Dahal, are you listening to me? And Swastika Nakarmi. Both are, you know, Smriti I, Swastika S. Both girls, please. Have you visited Nagarkot? No?
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
You have not visited Nagarkot. Have you visited Lakuri Bhanjang?
No, sir.
No. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then have you visited Zoo?
Yes.
No idea. Darbar Square?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Darbar Square. You have to talk about your
Yes,
visit to Darbar Square. Do fast. We have short time.
Hello,
Smriti, you
Swastika.
may begin.
Hello, Smriti. How are you?
How
are you?
And you? I am fine.
Same, I'm also fine.
Okay, okay. Talk about Darbar Square.
You have visited. Swastika, you have visited Darbar Square.
No.
So.
Hmm. Oh.
Okay. You have to pause while making dialogue, but it's a long pause, my dear children. Okay, we should not make so much long pause. Okay, let me begin and let me join with Mr. Prasant Ale, and Mr. Gaurav Babu Shrestha.
Yes,
You
sir.
talk about that Darbar Square, Gaurav Babu
Yes, sir.
Shrestha and Prasant
Yes, sir.
Ale. Be first, okay? Gaurav, you may begin.
Hello. Sir?
You have to discuss or you have to converse with Prasant Ale speaking on the issue of visiting Darbar Square.
Hello, Prasant.
Okay, sir.
Have you visited the Darbar Square?
Can you please tell me again?
Have you visited the Darbar Square?
Hello.
Thank you very much, my dear children. As Prasant Ale did not get the question because of the problem, I think. At that time, please don't use the word can you tell, please. No. At that time, pardon, sorry, I couldn't get your idea. Would you mind please repeating that? You have to use in this way, okay? So I want to get the two people now, Mr. Kelvin Sapkota and Mr. Rohan Bhandari.
Yes, sir.
Here first, okay? You have to talk about Darbar Square, same issue. It has not been discussed well.
Okay, sir. Hello. Hello, Rohan.
Kelvin. Hello, Kelvin.
How are you? Yes, how are you?
I'm fine. And how are you? I'm fine. And how are you?
Yes, fine too. So I wanna ask you a question that have you visited Darbar Square? Hello, hello.
I think Rohan Bhandari, his network is not working properly. So, Mr. Supreme, could you join with your friend? Supreme,
Yes, sir.
please answer. Kelvin. Kelvin, you may
Yes.
please
Hello.
be connected with
Hello,
Supreme.
Supreme. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Yes, I'm fine too. Then I want to ask you that have you visited Darbar Square?
Yes, I have visited.
So can you tell that from which route can we visit there?
From which route?
Yeah, from like from where we can reach there.
I don't have any idea now because I have not gone there for many long time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear children. At that time, how to begin your dialogue is that, hello, Supreme, how are you? Then at that time, Supreme answers him, hello, I'm fine, and you? Then Kelvin starts, and Kelvin, you have to talk about, Supreme, do you mind discussing about how to reach to Darbar Square? Likewise, and then Supreme tells something and some answers, and he locates one place, fixed to one place, and he says that if you begin from the park, you can take public vehicle. Likewise, you may begin, right? And at that time, you have to make your discussion clear. Thank you very much. You participated, and I hope that you know that how we discuss about our expedition, and you might have visited different places for the different purpose, and at that time you have to make the report there, right? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay healthy and stay safe. Bye bye, everybody. Hope you will join in our next class. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.